if you want to actually take making money on YouTube seriously, then this video is for you. This isn't about chasing views. This is for creators who are ready to convert. Hey boo, I'm Quiana LaChé, clinical hypnotherapist, transformational strategist, YouTube growth strategist, NLP practitioner, and all the things because I have studied all the things. And in this video, I want to show you two features, two tools that are really going to help enhance your conversions, whether you're selling courses, memberships, digital products, you want to grow your email list. And these tools are inside of one of my all-time favorite platforms, ThriveCart. I've been using ThriveCart for years, at least 5, to sell my coaching, to sell my courses, membership, digital products, whatever it is, my app, whatever it is, I'm using ThriveCart to help me sell my stuff. Now, ThriveCart Pro Plus just released, and when I tell you they are stepping the game up, they are raising the bar. The standard has been raised with the new features that they have. And there are two key features that they have that I feel like are really going to help YouTubers, content creators, with being able to build their email list a lot easier, to have a better understanding of what is actually converting so that you're not just throwing content to the wind and then hoping and praying. So let me tell you about the first feature that I fell in love with. And honestly, this one is game changing, especially if you want to capture people that are watching your content from their TVs. It's the QR code. So listen, according to eMarketer, about 45% of watch time spent on YouTube videos are from people watching from their TV. So that could also mean that almost upwards of half of your audience might be watching your content in a way that is not easy for them to click on your link. Of course, I would always encourage you to go into your YouTube studio and check out your own analytics, but still, even if it's not 45%, if it's not 50%, if it's any percent, that means missed opportunity. When you think about it, I want you to think they're sitting at home, they're relaxing on the couch, honey, and they're listening to you, they're watching you, they're loving the content. And then you get to that point in your video where you say, the link is in the description box. How are they gonna click on it, boo? How are they gonna click on it, boo? Now listen, I know, right, from a logical standpoint, that if someone really wanted to, and I do this, I spend most of my time, most of my YouTube time watching on my TV. And if it's something that I really, really, really want, I will pick up my phone, I'll go head into the YouTube app, I will then go to the history so I can, just easily click on the video, and then I'll go to the description box. But why continue to have to make people go through so much friction when we could make it so much easier? This is where the QR code feature in ThriveCart Pro Plus comes in. You can generate a QR code for any page that you create in ThriveCart. A checkout page, a sales page, offer, even if it's for your freebie. All you have to do is just pop it onto your video, and then your viewers will be able to easily just take out their phone and scan it with their camera. It's frictionless, it's fast, and it turns passive viewers into active buyers right in the moment. So if you're doing like master classes, product launches, evergreen, content that sells, like, you're going to be able to utilize this feature. It's a simple shift that meets your audience where they are, more than likely on their couch. Come with me as I show you exactly how to set this up. Let me show you how easy. Inside of my ThriveCart Pro Plus account, under the product section, and I'm telling you, watch how easy it is to create a QR code. So I'm going to go to get URL, and you see here, get QR code. Boom. I know. And so what you can do after that is right click on it, and then you can save the image as, and then you can name it whatever you want. So YouTube by design QR code or whatever you want to name it. And then you will have that. So let me YouTube by design QR. And so you see it right here. And then when we do a quick look, and so there it is. There's your QR code. So now you have it. You can put it on your videos. You can put it really on whatever you want, flyers, whatever the case may be. And it was just that simple. Simple, right? I know, I know, I know. Now, we can take it a step further, right? So once you have your QR code, we can actually take it on over to Canva to create what I call a video asset that you can drop right on top of your videos, and we can do some extra with it, right? So instead of just throwing the QR code up there, why don't we like animate it or make it look more enticing? Let's see what happens when we. Before I show you Canva, I also want to show you that you can generate QR codes even for the products that you are affiliates for if they are also using ThriveCart, which I love, okay? So let me show you. We have this limited time offer. So if I wanted to do the landing page, you see right here, generate QR code. That's simple. So I already have the QR code saved. So we're just going to move right into Canva, and you'll just come over here to video, and you want to make sure that it is video landscape, always 1920 by 1080. Boom. So one of the first things that I recommend that you do is, if having a screenshot from a video that you've already created, so that you can just see like the proportions of like your body to like the scale and all the things, so that you're not making the QR code like too small, or like to have an understanding of like positioning. So I'm just going to choose this photo of me. Boom, boom. Now here's the thing. Just because we're using the QR code doesn't mean that we don't still use the other elements that are available to us, like cards. And with cards, they typically show up on the right side of the video. So to not have to deal with too much, I'm going to put the QR code on the left side of the screen, okay? So we have this, okay? And then here is the QR code. Boom. So I'm just gonna, yeah, in proportion to me, I'm just gonna make this small, but I don't want to make it too small so that it like it's hard for people to scan with their phones. I think this is, I think that's a, I think it's a fairly decent size. I might even, okay, okay. So then I'm gonna throw some text up here. Let's see what we got. I'm just gonna play around. We're just playing around here anyway. Scan to, let's say, learn more. And maybe I will do that. And then we're gonna, okay. We are going to change this. We want Playfair. I kind of like Playfair. Yeah. Make it bigger. Let's add some effects. So we can do, no, no. We'll just do a background. This is ugly. I don't like this roundness. It make that a little square. Okay. And then the spread is doing too much for me. Okay, let's bring that down, please. And thank you. And then transparency, I kind of want to bring that down just a little bit. Okay. And then we can, I want when it shows up on the screen, I want there to be like, I want it to draw attention. So I'm going to move me out the way. Move me out the way. Okay, animate. So I would like something simple. Yeah, like a pan. I like the wipe. I like the white on enter only. And the reason why is because then this is only 5 seconds. I want to drag this out to, I'm going to say 12 seconds, because at least when I'm editing the video, you see, like, I can make it shorter if I want to. So let's play it. And to learn more. I wonder, ooh, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it simple for now. So then the next thing I would do after I've done that and I have like an understanding of its positioning to me is I would then delete that. And then I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna use, let's see. Yeah, okay, figures. Okay, position. We want this all the way to the back. I'm gonna move me back up here. So we're gonna let this cover the entire screen, and then we're going to make it green. So now we've created this green screen element, and so when I'm editing the video in iMovie, I will be able to just go in. I'll put this on top of the video, and there is a option for me to select green screen, and it's going to overlay it on the video, but you're about to see it in action anyways. We've made our QR code. We've made it look a little fancier, okay? And now you can see the QR code here on the screen. So if someone were to be watching this on their TV, even on their computer, they can pull their phone out and they can very easily just pull up their camera app and just scan it, and the link will show up on their phone screen. But even if they're viewing it on their phone, they could take a screenshot of it, go into their Photos app, and still be able to access it that way. But isn't that dope? The second feature that I want to show you, and I'm really excited about it, is UTM link tracking. This is what's going to make you feel like a true like CEO, like boss about your content. Because here's the truth. Most creators are guessing. They upload the video, they share the link, and then they hope and they pray. But with UTM link tracking and ThriveCart, you're going to be able to know exactly what pieces of content actually drove the sale or the conversion or the opt-in. This is how we stop guessing and we start building with confidence. When you add UTM links and you add those UTM tags to the actual link, you're telling ThriveCart exactly like where the person, the customer, the lead, whatever you want to call it, actually came from. How did they get to the sale? And we can get very specific about the information. Let's walk through the 5 parameters that ThriveCart currently allows you to track with their link. So the first one is source, and this tells you exactly where the person is coming from. So basically, like what platform or channel. So say you're sharing your link on a YouTube video, then the source would be YouTube. If you're sending out an email newsletter, your source might be newsletter, it might be email, or you might even put kit, MailerLite, something like that. This is helpful when you want to compare which platforms are actually driving the traffic and driving the sales, so that you know where to actually put your energy and focus. Are more people coming from YouTube? Are more people coming from Instagram? Are more people coming from Facebook? Are more people coming from Pinterest? How do we know? This is how we find out. The second tag is medium. This identifies how the link was shared. Think of this as like the format or delivery method. So for example, you might use video if it's a YouTube video, or you might use story if it was an Instagram story. This helps to give more context. Or even let's say, you know, you're doing your YouTube, okay, so you post the link under the video itself, right, in the description. So you would have video, but then let's say you also post the link in the community tab. You could then put community. if that's what you wanted to do. If you want to start getting a little, a little more specific about, again, where the traffic is coming from. The third parameter is campaign. This is like the big picture tag. It tells you what product, um, promo, or message the link is a part of. So let's say you're running like a launch for your product. I just released one, YouTube by Design. So I would use YouTube by Design as my tag. It's really helpful for organizing all of your links under like a single theme. And then ThriveCart can show you like, hey, this campaign brought in like 10 sales across 2 videos and 3 emails, or whatever the case may be. Again, we're getting more specific. The fourth is content. And I love this, especially, oh my gosh, if you were a YouTuber, this is going to be so good for you. This is where we're tracking the specific piece of content. Oh yeah. So back to the previous example, like let's say my product, YouTube by Design, let's say I'm talking about it across various videos. Well, we want to be able to track which particular video is bringing, which amount of traffic, sales, etc. So you can just kind of use like shorter variations of the titles for your videos to really keep track of this. But you can also test link placement like pinned comment, description, um, channel link, like the link over there by your channel banner. This is how we know not just what campaign is working, but which exact video or placement is converting. Let me tell you why this is so important, especially for those of you who are doing YouTube, because let's say, for example, you have, let's say, 100 subscribers on your channel, and you have a video that has 1,000 views on it. And that video with 1,000 views has 10 sales, 10 conversion sales on that video. And then let's say you have another video that has 300 views, but that video has also 10 conversion sales. Well, which video topic do you actually think is worth doubling down on? Da, 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 da. You got it, 300. Because by the time that 300 view video gets to 1,000, you're going to have over 30 conversions on that video should things continue, projections. You'll have over 30 versus the video with 1,000 views that only has 10. But naturally, and we all do this, naturally you would assume to double down on the video that just had more views, because most people are not doing this and tracking. Now the fifth parameter is called term. This one is optional but very powerful. It's typically used for tracking like keywords or niche specific topics. It's super helpful if you want to analyze how different content themes or audience interests are performing. So for example, I have the product YouTube by Design and I already created the video for it. And so for term, I could put human design as my term, because that is the main topic, that's the main theme. So I can track if people are purchasing my product, and if I decide to also create more products around the theme of human design, I'll be able to get those insights to see, okay, is this a theme that people are really interested in and are letting me know by opening their wallet. Oh, Buki, but of course, I'm going to show you how you can easily create UTM links in no time using our new best Buki Boo Boo, ChatGPT, which I refer to as Chat Boo, and will be referring to as Chat Boo moving forward. To very, very, very easily create our UTM links, and I'm telling you, you're going to be able to do this in like no time, okay? So I already created a prompt. I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to give you the same prompt in the description box. You can use that. So we said, I would like to create a UTM link for my YouTube video. The parameter tags that I will be using are source, medium, campaign, and content. Put a little spacey space. Okay. The product link is, and then I gave it my ThriveCart checkout link. I gave it the video link just because, and then the video title. So let's see what it comes up with. Okay. Okay. So it's telling me why it's giving me the values that it's giving me, which is nice, especially if you're a beginner, you don't really understand just yet. Helpful. And then it just, boom, gives you the final link right here. And one of the things that I also really like about being able to do this is, like, even if you have a video and you haven't posted it yet, or you scheduled it, or whatever the case may be, like, your video doesn't even have to be live yet. So you can go ahead and get this and have it in your description box for when your video goes live. Super helpful. And say if you're going to create more videos in this series and in this offer. So I like that they gave me this pro tip. So we can go in and we can change the different parameters if we wanted to. I am happy with this. So this will be the UTM link that I would use, and then I would just simply copy it and paste it. Actually, I'm going to copy that now. My video is already pulled up. So what I can do is I can just simply come here. You see I had just my regular ThriveCart link, but now I paste that. And if I really wanted to, I could use like a link shortener. So if you like say use WordPress or something and you use like pretty links, better links, any type of link shortener, you could also use that. But nonetheless, simple, easy peasy. So if you're using YouTube to grow your business and sell your products, memberships, courses, subscriptions, whatever the case may be, these two ThriveCart Pro Plus features are going to be game changing for you. You're not just posting videos anymore. You're building a brand, a strategy, and a system that actually works for you. The QR codes are going to help your audience watching TV take action. UTM links are going to help you to stop guessing and start tracking what's actually working for you. And these are the kind of shifts that separate just regular basic content creators from those that identify as CEO. If you are already using ThriveCart, then you need to go into your account and upgrade to the Pro Plus features, because these two are just the beginning. There's more back there. Like, I wish that I could talk about all the features right now. And if you haven't started with ThriveCart yet, no worries. This is your sign. The link to check out ThriveCart is, of course, below. And let me know in the comments, are you going to start using the QR codes? Are you going to start using UTM links? Are you going to start using both? Are you signing up for ThriveCart right now, or are you already a ThriveCart user who has been sleeping on its capabilities and are ready to start using these features? And please, Buki, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this with another creator who is ready to start taking their content more seriously. I'll see you in the next video.